Hello, I'm Ken Fobb. This is NewsNet, Baton Rouge. Grab a tea or coffee as I go over with you headlines and news from our local area and region. A man has been charged with his son's murder after his one-year-old child was found unresponsive in an apartment over the weekend. I reported recently that the coroner's office determined that infant Josiah Crockett died of multiple injuries to his chest and abdomen. East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's deputies were called to an apartment on Hanks Drive on Saturday past when EMS found the child unresponsive, and upon being taken to an area hospital, he is pronounced dead. During the investigation, deputies received an anonymous tip that the child actually stopped breathing earlier in the day while the boy's biological father, named Terrence Ransom, was getting high with his girlfriend. The tipster also told police that the girlfriend, Ms. Shanta Parker, sold drugs and had a firearm inside of the apartment. A search of the apartment produced 2 handguns, suspected marijuana, and other drug paraphernalia. Both Ransom and Parker were arrested on charges of drug possession, drug distribution, and illegal carrying of weapons with drugs present. Ransom was also eventually charged with the first-degree murder of his child. In more violence, police say a Baton Rouge man they believe attacked a woman in front of a 4-year-old child has turned himself in. According to BRPD, Conrico Laborde, 39 years old, confronted a woman about a certain social media post and began to slap her repeatedly in the face while pulling her hair. This was all done in the presence of a 4-year-old child. Police say the victim was unable to reach her phone, so the child had to end up calling 911. Mr. Laborde is charged with 1 count of domestic abuse and 1 count of child endangerment. In more Baton Rouge crime news, the man who was captured on video back on April the 29th robbing a military veteran at a convenience store was recently finally arrested. This happened while the victim was at a business on Airline Highway. The criminal snatched hundreds of dollars out of the victim's hands after the elderly veteran had just cashed a $700 money order. The cashier and 2 other customers in the store at the time attempted to subdue the thief, but he was able to get away with about $400 of the veteran's money. This thief, by the name of Javon Davis, was arrested on Monday night and was charged with simple robbery and 3 counts of simple burglary of a vehicle, because investigators also discovered he was connected to multiple vehicle burglaries that had been reported back in February of this year. Also, remember that recent wild police car chase that spanned multiple parishes and ended in Donaldsonville? Well, the 3 suspects who were caught and arrested have been identified. They are 21-year-old DeMarcus Daggs, 20-year-old Tynia Gray, and 20-year-old Hardin Lewis Jr. All 3 have been booked into the Ascension Parish Jail as fugitives. In business news, MCM Plastics will be investing $2.7 million in an expansion project in Holden, Louisiana. This is according to a Tuesday press release from the Louisiana Economic Development. The project will involve expanding MCM's manufacturing operations in Livingston Parish and could result in 19 new jobs for the area. MCM Plastics operates a 100,000 square foot plant just north of US Highway 90 on Dan Pearson Road. The first phase of this expansion project will involve a new dryer system, and during the second phase, the company plans to bring online an additional dryer and build 25,000 square feet of new water hose space. Finally, remember, this is North Baton Rouge Economic Development Week, so don't forget, today from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., there will be what is called Defining Southern University's Future Impact on North Baton Rouge, an open forum, which will be held at the Hayden Hall Auditorium on the campus of Southern University here in Baton Rouge. These have been headlines and news from our local area and region. I'm yours truly, Ken Fobb. I'll see you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.